Hello everyone, Carol Santos here. I wanted to share about the teachers as researcher presentation. I chose the topic of fatherhood involvement. I have observed for the last 2 years that in the area where I work, in the Head Start where I work, for more than 10 years, there are few events, at least once a year, only for fathers. And even in my children's school in elementary or high school, I have noticed that there are more events for mothers than fathers, and I do believe that the children should have equal opportunities to be involved with mom, but as well with their fathers. And I understand that some mothers are single and the children are not able to have so many activities with their fathers, but I do believe, coming from single mother who well, I had my grandfather and my uncles involved in my life, and I know it's possible for other families, to get that experience as well. This topic is important to me because I see the lack of fatherhood involvement. Most of the time it's the mother, and even doing homework at home or going to parent meetings or to activities after school. There are some cultures that it is important for them to be involved in the children education, and especially that the father gets to do the events with them. My studies were based, my research was based in low income and middle income families, but also in a couple of parents that I interview. I know they have more possibilities than the other 6 fathers that I interview. So the children's age goes from little ones 2, 3 years old all the way to high school. I had a father who, actually was my pastor, whose child is in high school. So it was interesting to get the answers. I actually did the 11 questions, and I asked the same question to all the parents. For example, I got 5 of the questions were focused on their childhood, the fathers that I interview childhood. And it was interesting to see how they remember their father figure involved in their education or their lives at one point. They remember special events like getting a little car, doing this special one-to-one father and son day, and also one of the 10 fathers that I interview remembers his grandfather being part of his spiritual life, always there, teaching him and his cousins, and taking them to a different level. And the outcome is that they are as involved as their father was, and some of them, I know one of them lost his father at age 7, and his involvement is not that strong because he is the provider of the house, so he has to go out and work long hours, but he makes sure that he has some special time with his children. For my findings, I have some documents that I will use on the research. And well, the result of this research is that regardless the background of the schools or the culture, that fathers are more involved in their children's education because the outcome is more likely to have children going to the university. The social emotional also is a great influence for them because, mothers, we are special. Don't take me wrong, but fathers are totally different than us. We are so fragile and they are strong. And even when we try to be strong, I learned a while ago that there is no way that we as women could do what a father does, or bring the impact that a father a male figure does in the child. So I hope that I was able to share some of the information for my research, and that you ladies, if you teach, or you guys, if you teach, you are able to bring this as priority in your list of doings at a school, especially getting like a Daddy and Me night, which we started last year. And this year was almost going to happen, but due to the pandemic right now in November, the numbers rising, it couldn't happen. But we do have one big event that is breakfast with Dad once a year. And I hope that is going to be happening more after you hear my little video. So it was nice sharing with you. Take care.